What up, guys? Alright, so I'm not sure if I'm live or what. Alright, so we have a lot to talk about. Holy crap. Alright, so I'm gonna give it a second for everybody to come in. We haven't done a live stream in God knows how long, man. So I want to welcome everyone to the chat. We have a lot to talk about, and yes, there is another Dragon Ball Super movie, I guess, scheduled to be released soon. The details are on the side of your screen, and we're gonna go through this together. I'm not sure as to why my live stream chat isn't working, but what up, guys? Okay, so it looks like, first of all, I'm not even supposed to be streaming. I don't even know how I'm streaming right now, but I'm gonna fill you guys in on some stuff. So it looks like we are going to be getting another Dragon Ball Super movie. As to what this is, we don't know. As to when it's going to be released, we don't know. I want to go on ahead and just make sure that you guys can all hear me real quick. If you guys are stoked for this new movie, slap a like down below. I hope you guys take the time to watch through this entire stream, because we're going to be talking about the series. We're going to be talking about the movie. I'm also currently talking to, Geekdom, so me and him are, having a conversation. So, as you guys can see on screen, it looks like there was an interview conducted by the head of the Dragon Ball room, and the information goes as follows. So, we are steadily making preparations for the next Dragon Ball movie. Broly was excessively powerful, so we think that things could probably head in a completely different direction next time around. We raised the bar a lot with Broly, so we're trying to avoid becoming burnt out. I think Dragon Ball will continue from here on out, so we all look forward to what's coming next. As it continues, it goes on to state there are a lot of things that we can come to see through raising the bar so much. This time we went a little crazy, so on things much differently in staff and casting, I think much more myself, blah, blah. But with this experience in hand, we will continue to aim even higher. There are a bunch of things that we could not do this time, so we think whatever comes next will be more incredible. Please look forward to it. So, what does this entail? This entails a brand new movie, but it looks like it has nothing to do with the show coming back at all. Now, for the show to come back, it is already confirmed that they're working on the show. As to when, who knows? But it looks like according to the head of the Dragon Ball room, they have preparations in line for another movie. Now, I have a question for you guys. Do you guys remember last year when they bought the domains for Dragon Ball Super 2018, Dragon Ball Super 2019, and Dragon Ball Super 2020? Do you guys remember that? It's all starting to make sense. So yes, we are going to have a lot of information coming about this new movie. We don't know if this is going to be a moral film, another Broly film, another it could be a non-canon film. Who knows? Anything could happen. Like, this movie could be legit anything. It could be Pilaf and his gang coming back. I mean, that's what's exciting about this, is the fact that they're preparing for a bigger experience next time around. So this comes from, obviously, the head of the Dragon Ball room. So they do have initial plans to work on another movie, and they do have initial plans to go forward with the continuation of the show. The only problem here is that we don't know when the show is going to return, nor do we know when this movie is going to actually, come about or just debut. Now, last year, what's funny about this is last year, in July, we had the confirmation of Dragon Ball Super Broly. Remember that, last July. And then the movie came out in December, and then it came out in January for, the international audience. So, what could end up happening here is we could have a potential massive reveal for the movie in July, right? There's something brewing for this Friday, at least according to some sources. Keep your fingers crossed on that. So the people that have been behind the Dragon Ball Super production and whatnot, they've obviously been working on secret stuff, and it looks like this could be something big lined up for down the pipeline. So I want to know your thoughts in the comments now as to what this could be. If this could be a potential resurrection of an older villain, bringing about older villains into the series, maybe. Who knows? I want to get your thoughts on Cell, or maybe introducing other villains. Who knows? They took Broly and they took Gogeta, and they made them canon in Dragon Ball Super, so that just means that going forward, they can ultimately give us more content down the line that involves different characters. I'm hoping it's something new. I don't want this to be freaking, BoJack or Harudagarden or whoever. I want this to be something different, and I want this to be something unique. And by the way, also, we're going to be discussing, you know, the show as well, because the show is being worked on, but the thing is, we just don't know when it's going to come out, so that's the problem here. But with everyone in chat, everyone saying Perfect Cell, Golden Cooler, New God, it could be anything. And for all we know, this could be a non-canon film, who knows? So this is what you have to look forward to, right? We have the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc, which is going to continue this month with chapter number 49. Then we have a potential new movie confirmed, right? 100%. As you guys can see on screen. So, continuation of the manga within, you know, the moral arc and everything going on with that. New movie, and the potential return of the show sometime this year, give or take what Toei wants to do. All of us YouTubers, we don't have all the answers. Toei has all the answers. Shueisha and all those guys up there, they have all the answers. But this creates an interesting dynamic for conversation. So also, my Discord link is located down below if you guys want to hop in my Discord and come chat with us, because we're all going to be talking about this later anyway. I highly suggest for you guys to do so. But yeah, so with them having to steadily make preparations for this next movie, my only question is, they took Broly. They clearly said that they took Broly to a brand new level, which we all, I guess, objectively can universally agree that it was a good film, right? With the exception of some that have a subjective point of view and saying Broly was trash and this and that, but, you know, that's neither here or there. So what they're looking to do with this, apparently enough, is they're looking to up the scale even more down the pipeline. So we don't know who's going to be behind the movie. We don't know if Toriyama's going to oversee the movie. I was talking to Geekdom in DMs about it, so nobody really knows. Nobody really knows like what this is or what this could potentially may be. But whatever it is, it's going to be dope. So everyone in the comments is going crazy. Cumber, Cooler, whatever the case may be. I'm going to also be discussing the channel because I'm not supposed to be streaming. They're supposed to be deleting my channel in about 7 days. So that's a big yikes. I have 3 strikes from Shueisha for Dragon Ball Super fan mangas. We're going to be discussing that later on. So what I do encourage you guys to do is please follow me on Twitter. I'm going to post my second channel in the comments section for you guys to, you know, join me over there alongside my Discord, especially my Discord, because I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date with that. I'm not going to lose my channel. I'm going to fight for that. I'm going to make sure that I appeal. But in terms of this new movie, right, if you guys are excited, give this video a big fat like, because if I could like this own video, I would. But I mean, it's very interesting to see what they have planned, because someone said, what is the possibility of Moro? I don't think it's Moro. I really don't think it's Moro, because my question to you is, why would they want to give Moro his own film when they're wrapping things up with the manga and they're doing things with Majin Buu? If they have plans to do something bigger, something better, then ultimately enough they could introduce, I don't know. The thing about this is, like I said before, I told you guys this in previous videos, July is something that you guys have to look out for, because whenever San Diego Comic-Con is going to be around, I don't know, like the second week of July, Toei Animation, I think they have a panel set up for Dragon Ball Super. Why would they have a panel set up at San Diego Comic-Con if they don't plan on revealing something big? They did this last year. They did this crap last year. Last year, everyone's like, oh man, where's the series? Oh man, what's going on? And then, boom, we had Broly, right? So, and that came as a surprise because nobody expected Broly, right? When they dropped the first teaser, everyone's like, gee, what could that be? And it turned out to be Broly. So, for the remainder of this week, keep your eyes out. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything. I know a little something. I just can't say it. So you'll see Friday, hopefully. But July is a big date that all of you guys need to look after, because that could be the movie having to be officially revealed. Like, hey guys, this is our little teaser poster and this is what we got going. Or they could announce the series for September, October, November, August, who knows, right? I want to thank Manny for the $1 donation saying maybe silver, not metal cooler. I don't think it's cooler. A lot of you guys think it's cooler for some reason. I really don't know. But here's something I need you guys to look back on and remember, right? At the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly, and this is just, I'm taking a long shot here, but go back to Dragon Ball Super Broly. What did Frieza say in the end, right? Frieza said in the end that no matter what he does, no matter how strong he gets, no matter how hard Frieza tries, he could never defeat Goku and Vegeta. He made that perfectly clear at the end of the movie. He sat there with his arms crossed and he was like, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. So the insinuation there is that Frieza's story isn't over, right? Broly is off doing his own thing, and with the current stuff involving the moral arc and all that kind of stuff, what we could end up seeing here, and again, I'm just taking a long shot in the dark, what we could end up seeing here is another potential Frieza return, Frieza with somebody else fighting Goku and Vegeta. Frieza clearly admitted he can't beat Goku and Vegeta together. No matter what he does, his golden ass can't do anything. But why would he show up alone next time? If Frieza really wants these guys dead, if Frieza really wants to beat these two into oblivion, why would he ever want to show up again alone? He learned with Broly, right? And we all saw how that went down. So, all I'm saying is whatever this movie could be, it could be about Frieza, it could be about Broly again, it could be about, Turles, it could be anything. But they have been working on it. You can see it right there. I posted the actual link on my Twitter, so you guys can go to the actual source and just, check it out yourself. But this could be anything. And what's interesting about this, and a lot of you guys are blowing up the chat right now, and I have to thank you all so much for being here. And it's 10, nearly 11 o'clock in the morning. I just came from the gym, and I was like, holy crap. But whatever this is, keep your eyes out for this Friday. Keep your eyes out for July. And the thing is, it's like everyone's been talking about how Super's been done, Super's over, Super never ended. I don't know why people are just having like this misconception like, oh yeah, Super's done. Super never ended because after the Tournament of Power, we had the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie and then we had Moro. And now we're getting something even more than that. So also, what they're going to be doing, because I originally made this video, but I can't upload because YouTube copy strike my channel, so I can't do anything for like the next like 10 days, whatever. The Universal Conflict arc for Dragon Ball Heroes is going to end, for the manga at least, sometime between now and August, right? The anime is continuing, but at some point they're wrapping things up, they're going to finish, right? Hearts, everyone else is going to Universe 7, Universe 3 to collect the Universal Energy for the Seed, and then they're going to Universe 7. Assumingly enough, that's where the final battle is going to take place. So, what I'm trying to say here is sometime also between now and I would say August, we're going to be getting more information and a potential new arc for Super Dragon Ball Heroes 2. So, again, let me reiterate here. Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter number 49, the continuation of the moral fight. A brand new movie, the potential reveal of the next series, and the potential reveal of the next arc for Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Folks, if you're not stoked for these 4 things, I don't know what to tell you, man, because this is some bombshell kind of stuff. So, I'm going to try to live stream as much as I can with my channel right now being down. I want to thank you all so much for being here first and foremost. Like I said before, my Discord link is located in the description. Come on in, join the Discord, have a conversation with me and everybody else, because all of you guys keep saying it's going to be Cell, Garlic Jr., Haruta, whatever the case may be. It could be, but someone said I love your beard. Well, thank you. I look like a freaking, I look so tired right now because I just literally got home. But also, let's see what we got here. Someone said, what is the potential of this movie coming out this year? Okay, so the release date for this movie is not scheduled for 2019, at least to our knowledge. What you're seeing on screen right now is all the information that we have in terms of them preparing for this. And they said, we raised the bar a lot with Broly, so we're trying to avoid becoming burnt out. That's why we haven't gotten anything since. Clearly, you don't want these people to be burnt out. You don't want to get a half-ass show. And since then, I assume sometime maybe in the beginning of the year, a little late 2018, they've been preparing for whatever this is. So, I'm guessing this movie is going to be released maybe 2020. Why? Because clearly the indication here are that the people behind the Dragon Ball movie and the Dragon Ball show, they don't want to get burnt out. So you gotta respect that. Even though myself and all of you guys, you want Dragon Ball Super, we all want Dragon Ball Super, right? But the people behind Dragon Ball Super, they don't want to get burnt out, putting a lot of energy into a movie and then onto a continuous running show for an episodic TV show. It takes a lot out of you. So it says here also as well, there are a lot of things that we have come to see through raising the bar, so much so this time we went so crazy on things such as staffing and casting that it made myself think that it would not be possible to get any better. So the indication there is that they thought that with Dragon Ball Super Broly being so amazing and so out there, that how could they possibly make a bigger and better movie, right? Well, it looks like they're doing that. So this could be anything. I'm excited because I think that going forward, what they could do with this potential movie is they could work around what's going on with Broly, with the Galactic Patrol prisoner stuff. You know what I'm saying? Involving Moro. I don't think it's Moro. I really don't, because the Moro arc looks like it's reaching its climax, because Moro right now, he has all of his magic. We have Daikaio, Boo, Goku, Vegeta. Everyone seems to be, you know, ready to bring it. So we're going to be getting that big finale sometime between now and I think towards the end of the summer. So we're going to see Moro fight Daikaio, Majin Buu, Goku, Vegeta. We're going to get all that crazy action in the manga, you know, June, July, August, and, you know, potentially going forward. So I don't see this movie centering itself around Moro. However, it's possible. But what I'm thinking right now, what this could be, is that I think that with the with everything going on with Broly, one of two scenarios might happen. They might introduce a non-canon villain or someone that's non-canon from the show. It could be whoever, and they can make him canon. Who knows? Or they could go down the route of having a brand new enemy, which I'm hoping to God is a brand new enemy, and they can go into that story by doing that. Or we could get, I don't know, Beerus versus Goku's rematch. Who knows? But I want to get your thoughts in the chat right now, because everyone seems to be going crazy in saying it could be Broly's return. I don't see it. Everyone's like Cooler and Frieza. It could, like I said before, it could be Cooler and Frieza. That would be crazy if that happened, to be honest, seeing Cooler and Frieza together. I don't think it's going to be Janemba, because what would be the point of introducing Janemba? The way Janemba was introduced, you had all of HFIL and all of hell being warped, and it was a crazy concept. And yeah, that Gogeta fight was sick, but we just got Gogeta. So why would they have a Broly movie with Gogeta just to make another movie with Gogeta? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's going to be that, but it could be anything. Someone said it might be the long-awaited return of Broly having to fight against Kale. I don't agree with that one, Chief. I don't think that's going to be something that I think they're going to be working on. But yes, so brand new movie. If you guys are hyped about it, leave a like down below. Again, my Discord link is located in the comment section or description box, or both, honestly, whichever one you guys prefer. So hop on my Discord. So I also want to update you guys on a few things involving Super and the fan mangas and stuff. So my channel right now currently is on the verge of being deleted because of Shueisha. I'm fighting against this, so if I fight against it, I'll be able to come back within about 10 days. So I'll be here, but I'm not going to be here uploading, unfortunately. I have a lot of news. I have a lot of fan mangas that I've covered that are just nuts. I'm also, and you guys are going to be the first ones to know about this. So my friend DBS Nexus was working on a Broly versus Jiren fan manga and an Anime War finale manga, so that's a pretty cool thing. So I was gonna do those, but I have to wait for now. So if you guys are kind of wondering where I will be going in the next 10 days, I'm still going to be here, but I can't be uploading physically. It sucks, but the best thing you guys can do is support my second channel. That would mean a lot to me. But in terms of this, going back to the beginning of the conversation, what I also hope this could be about is I want to see Ultra Instinct be capitalized and utilized. The reason why I say that is because we saw what Ultra Instinct was briefly capable of against Jiren, and you guys can't deny that Jiren was an absolute juggernaut. So with Jiren having to push UI Goku to how far he pushed him in the TOP, it was incredible to see that. But I think if they want to continue to market off that, they could go down the route of reintroducing Ultra Instinct, but it would have to be against an enemy that's just like overwhelmingly powerful, and I don't know if they're going to do that. Someone said it could be Gohan. It could be Gohan's time. Who doesn't want to see Gohan? Who doesn't want to see Gohan actually do something? Why is it that in these fan mangas, Gohan is so relevant and he does so much badass stuff, but in Dragon Ball Super, Gohan does nothing? You feel me on that? So it could be about Gohan, but it could be about anything. It could be about the Demon Realm. I mean, whatever they have planned, they have planned. But you guys are seeing the evidence for yourself on the side there. And again, I just put this all together quickly because I needed to get this information out for you guys. But let's have a conversation in the comment section just to see. A new universe, I doubt that to be the case, because with the way they're going to be, taking this approach, I don't see this being, something involving another universe per se. It could be, and it's not Gohan Blanco, so I don't know where you guys are coming with that. It's probably not going to be Yamoshi. What I'm guessing right now, my take is they're going to do Frieza. I think they're really going to involve Frieza. And I know some people are going to say, oh, Frieza sucks, blah, 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 but Frieza said it towards the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly that he's not finished. Frieza's not done. But with Frieza understanding that he needs to do this with another person, I don't see it to where it's going to be Goku versus Vegeta or Goku versus Frieza, excuse me, or Vegeta versus Frieza. I think that with Frieza, coming back, if that's going to be the case, I can see Frieza coming back with someone else. Is it going to be Broly? Who knows? Could they recreate Broly's second coming? Who knows? I mean, that could also be a possibility. Broly's second coming with Frieza and Broly again versus Goku and Vegeta. Who knows? Anything could happen. But a lot of people are saying, what about Cell? The problem with Cell is that it's already public knowledge that Cell's design was so difficult to animate because of all the spots, right? So unless they give Cell a brand new form to where he doesn't have like those spots on his body, then yes, we could see Cell. Who knows, right? But that's neither here or there. I think it's going to be a brand new villain. If it isn't going to be a brand new villain, it's probably in some way, shape, or form going to involve Frieza. I don't see anything else here not involving Frieza at all. So I want to thank... there was an individual here that donated. Pimp Demon, thank you so much for the $10 donation. I don't know what currency that is, but it really means a lot to me. Again, Manny, thank you so much for the donation and stating maybe wish Planet Vegeta back to life. No, I don't see them doing anything with Planet Vegeta at all. I think that, again, what this could be is that it's a brand new enemy, fresh brand new enemy. Or it could be Frieza. I know a lot of people don't want Frieza, but you're going to have to conclude that Frieza story. I don't care what anyone says in chat. You're going to have to eventually finish that Frieza story. Now, whether you have him be a good guy, whether you have him be neutral, or whether you finally kill him to where he doesn't come back, something needs to happen with Frieza. A lot of people are forgetting that. Don't be so caught up with Moro, Broly, Gogeta. You have to finish that Frieza story. And Frieza's story is not finished. So that's just that. So yes, or maybe it might be cooler. If it's cooler, then how is cooler even going to work? You know what I'm saying? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, new Dragon Ball Super movie, Frieza, cooler. It's like, okay, what has Cooler been up to this entire time, and why hasn't he been involved with his brother or anything else within the cosmos this entire time? You're going to have to write in a really good narrative. Perhaps Cooler never cared, so he was like, whatever, the hell with you. Who knows? But if you're going to do Cooler, you have to write in a good story for him. You can't just have Cooler pop in like, yo, I have Golden. You can't do that. I just think you can't do that. But if it is Cooler, which it could be Cooler. If it is Cooler, how dope would it be to have Frieza versus Cooler? I mean, they don't like each other, right? But if it is Cooler, that would be interesting to see brother and brother team up against the two Saiyans, right? Vegeta and Goku. And then maybe you can have Broly come in and save Goku and Vegeta. How crazy would that be? Frieza and Cooler are just beating, Vegeta and Goku down, and here comes Broly to save the day. Like, that'll be crazy. Broly versus Frieza, Broly versus Cooler, whatever. So, again, for Oob, it's probably not going to involve Oob. This could be anything. This could be something completely garbage, and we can get the worst movie ever, or we can get something, like, ridiculously insane. But all I'm saying right now is keep your eyes available for the 2 dates coming up, so which is this week and July. So I think that's going to be something that a lot of people need to pay attention to, because if not, you're just going to lose focus, and then finally when they announce it, you're going to be like, what the hell, what just happened? But yes, going back to the opening of this conversation, last year they bought out 3 domains. So that just means that going forward, we could see a movie this year, and we could see a movie next year. So with Dragon Ball Super, what might end up happening here is we might just end up getting movie after movie after movie before the show, which I don't mind. I don't know if you guys mind, but I think it would work best for them to do perhaps movie, show, right? Because then the show can build off of the movies. That's if they want to, I don't know, reimagine what they did for the movies in the form of an arc. They definitely want to follow the formula of the manga, so let's not forget that. But I think, yeah, it could be Slug. It could be Lord Slug. They could reintroduce another enemy that's not a Saiyan or that's not a part of Frieza's race or whatever the case may be. You could have a demon from the demon, the demon realm. They could introduce that. Who here knows about Mechikabura? Mechikabura's sick, dude. Mechikabura, Toa, Mira. They could introduce the Time Patrollers. They could, I guess, if it's popular enough, they could introduce Cumber. I don't know. No, there is not a single YouTuber, there's not a single Dragon Ball YouTuber that knows what this movie is about. And that's what I think is fun, because we can all sit here and speculate as to what this is, but they are working on it. It's 100% confirmed. Brand new movie coming. So if you guys are excited, leave a like, because we got like 441 people excited out of like the near 700 watching. You know what I'm saying? Someone said, is it possible for them to go beyond Moro? Of course. The Moro arc isn't going to last, I think, past August, September, maybe. And we've seen this with Murdzamasu. We've seen this with, I believe, the TOP arc. The TOP manga lasted, I think, from chapter number 28 up until like 42. So, we could see an extension here. But I think that the Moro stuff is maybe going to come to a close. Also, going back to what happened with Moro, do you guys remember when Moro told Goku about his wish? And Goku, when he asked, he was like, what was the wish you made? And Moro told him, don't worry, you'll see soon. What this could end up being is something that is going to be prolonged, that's going to occur in the next arc. Moro's wish could affect the very, cosmos of what's going on in Dragon Ball Super. Moro's original wish, right? Moro's wish was to have his magic be restored to him. That was the source of his power. That was the only thing that Moro really cared about, right? So he got that. He got that with his wish. However, we don't know what his second wish was. We could have that be revealed this month, but if we don't, then that's a good thing. I think that they should not reveal Moro's wish. Why? Because this could carry on into the next arc. Maybe he opened up the demon realm. Maybe he resurrected somebody. Who knows? But I think that what makes this unique is the fact that Moro made a wish, and I think that this wish should impact what happens in Dragon Ball Super going forward. It shouldn't be about his dumbass immortality. It shouldn't be about anything else. It should be about Moro having to have an effect going forward after his story's over, to where they could end up making a movie about what's going on here. So, and the thing is too, with this movie, I'm only assuming that it's going to take place after the Moro stuff. So, I don't think it's going to take place before Broly. That doesn't make any sense. Nor does it make sense for it to take place before or during the TOP. So this movie, I think, is going to happen way after Moro. It could be the next arc that could be introduced, but anything is possible right now. So 5-year jump, maybe. We could get Oob. We could get the introduction of, like, I don't know, GT. I don't know. Right now, anything is possible. But what the heads of Dragon Ball are implying here is the fact that they took the Broly movie and they upped it up so much that the staff, everyone that was there, didn't think that they could, make a better movie. They didn't think that the scaling was high enough. I mean, the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie was phenomenal. But now we're understanding that they're going to take that and up it up to a brand new level. So who knows? I think that this is a good thing. I have my hunch that it might be something involving Frieza and his brother. Cooler. It might be cooler. Who knows? But I want to jump into chat to talk to you guys about this. It's not going to be Hatchak. I don't see Hatchak being a thing. I don't see Harudagon also. Yeah, animation-wise. Animation-wise, we could get, maybe, God, Shintani, Takahashi, all those dudes, Shida. That would be a great thing to have those guys on board. But right now, we have no information. The only info that we have is that they're preparing for the movie. They're going to up the movie, and they're going to take things and just blow it out of scale. They're going to make this movie a lot crazier than Broly. So, what's up, Robert? Thank you so much for the $2 donation, saying what's good, baby boy. Much love. Thank you so much, man. I hope you're doing well too. Someone's saying it could be something involving Cell. Everyone wants Cell. Everyone wants Cell. I think by having Cell, that would be a really cool thing. But again, the spots on his body are something that the animators could not, take the time to animate, because that thing is hard. Animating his spots and his motions and stuff, Cell was difficult to do. I think Cell was a great character, but you can't do it so as long as he has all those freaking spots, unless they want to take the time to do that, or give him a brand new form. Who knows? It could be Shallot. It could be Shallot. It could be something involving, you know, those guys out there. Jiren. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Jiren. I don't think it's gonna be Jiren, but the Demon Realm, we don't know right now, man. But what's interesting though is having this conversation with you guys, because I couldn't believe all of you guys right now just chit-chatting to me about this, because everyone seems to be just going crazy about this whole freaking movie thing. Is it Janemba? We don't know. Is it Omega? Probably not. Frieza, Cooler merged together. Imagine that. That'd be pretty sick though. I mean, I don't see a fusion though. People are bringing up fusions. I don't see this being a fusion-based film. We just got fusion. I mean, how much more fusion do you guys want? So it's more than likely that we aren't going to get Vegeta, that we aren't going to get Gogeta. I don't want to see that because we just got it. Gogeta just whooped some ass. Keep him away. Just keep him on that side. Someone said it might be an unexpected fight, but what about the likelihood of Beerus versus Goku's rematch? Okay, so Todd is insinuating that we could get a Beerus versus Goku rematch. Okay, so my question to you then would be, why would Beerus fight Goku again, right? Unless Goku simply wants to fight Beerus just to gauge himself, or just, you know, he's come a long way since BOG, what would be the story behind Beerus agreeing to fight Goku? The last time they fought, it was because of the legend of the Super Saiyan God, and it was because of the whole food stuff, right? So that was a good little narrative. But now it's like, what reason would we have? You know what I'm saying? What reason would we have to have Beerus fight Goku again? So it's logical. It could happen. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku versus a full-powered Beerus. How crazy would that be? But there needs to be a story. There needs to be a story. Someone else just said, what is the possibility of a non-canon film? Yikes. A non-canon film. A non-canon film. What do you guys think? Non-canon? Is this non-canon? I don't see this being... It can't be non-canon. Because I think that whatever this movie is going to tie into the source material for Super. And we know Super's canon, so, like, what? So I don't think it's going to be a non-canon thing. This movie is going to be canon, for sure. I think that this movie 100% is going to be canon. So, someone just said Moro, it's got to be Moro because that's the next arc. I don't see it being Moro. If it is Moro, then I'll tip my hat to them. But I don't see it to be Moro, to be honest. Your live chat is disconnected. Yeah, I'm trying to connect it, and for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to want to connect. So I'm gonna take that off and do what I can in a bit. Someone said, do you think it might be something involving Universe 11? No, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be Universe 11. For that to happen, you're going to have Jiren be introduced, and for that, you need a universal war, like someone just said. So I would suggest, yes, a universal war. How crazy would it be if you had a dominant group or a dominant individual, or individuals, whatever, plural, you know, make their way into Super, and they threaten everything. You could take the Super Dragon Ball Hero story with Hearts and everybody, and you could raise the level, you know, so much so where, can you imagine if Goku and Vegeta, they needed the help of Broly, Jiren, Hit, you know, the female Saiyans, Kaba? That would be crazy if all of these collective people got together to fight a common enemy. That would be sick. But, again, we don't know if it's going to be a universal war. We don't know if it's going to be Yamoshi. And the thing with Yamoshi is, like, at this point, to be honest, who cares about Yamoshi? They spoke about him, and then nothing happened, right? Oh, the first ever Super Saiyan God, he existed, and then he vanished. I mean, and? What more is there? What more can you do with Yamoshi? You know what I'm saying? So, we know about him, but what are you going to do? Make a movie all the way, you know, dating back to the past, thousands of years, to where this one Super Saiyan God fought a bunch of evil guys? Been there, done that, saw that. It's like, if they're going to follow up with Yamoshi, what they should do is expand on the story involving what happened after, right? If he is alive, where is he? What's he doing? And, you know, how gifted is he as an individual to have this power? So, I don't think it's going to be Yamoshi either. So, if Goku and Broly fuse, nah. I don't think it's going to... I really don't think it's going to be in anything involving fusion. When could we expect this movie? I told you guys this in the beginning of the stream. I'm expecting this to be announced in July. I think that the movie at least. I think that this movie is going to be teased, and, you know, we might get a poster, a teaser, who knows. But this thing, I can expect for it to drop sometime in July. As for the series, it's being worked on. They could announce it for like July. The window date for July is looking so thin because of, it's already June. I mean, July is right around the corner, so you're only gonna have a month's worth of promotion. Doesn't make any sense. So if they do end up, you know, announcing the series, I don't think it's gonna come out until like towards the end of the year. So regardless, if you're going crazy for Dragon Ball, don't worry, it is coming. New movie, right? Brand new movie, series return, and the manga. So lots to look forward to on that one. Why is everyone mentioning Goku Black? Nah, it's not gonna be Goku Black. It's probably not gonna be BoJack. No Goku Black. No Harutogan. No, probably Slug. Slug would be pretty cool. Garlic Jr. Don't know. Anything could happen with that one, I think. But yeah, guys. So just to keep you guys updated with that, for the channel, I will try to see if I can post content, because for the next 10 to 15 days, I can't. I'm locked out. I'm going to try to do more streams, and if I can do more streams, that would be dope. But the best thing I would encourage you guys to do is join my Discord. My Discord link is in the description. Click it. I'm in there right now. And subscribe to my second channel, Unreal Network, Unreal Vlogs, all that stuff is down below to support me, because on there we're going to be covering more content, or more aspects of this kind of content on there. But yeah, I want to get into the chat with you guys and just discuss this more, because all of you guys are just like throwing in ideas, but like nobody really, or hardly anyone has any rationale for like the idea behind like their concept. For example, people are saying BoJack. Okay, why would it be BoJack? People are saying Super 13. Okay, why would it be Super Android 13? So I think it's going to be cooler. It's probably going to be cooler and Frieza together if they end up doing that. But okay, you guys saying you can't join it. All right, you guys are saying that you can't join the Discord. Okay, so let me see if I can update that for you guys really quick. Give me 1 second. All right, so I'm going to give you guys right now the link to my Discord. This should be, I think, right here. Okay, so we have the updated link. Okay, join the Discord link now. Join the Discord link right now. The link is right there. So anyone that wants to join, the brand new link is updated. So join the Discord right now. Come on in. Have a conversation. I'll be waiting on you guys. So that's the new Discord link right there. What do you think about Cell being the one to defeat Goku? Nah, brother. Nah, brother. I don't see it happening. But yeah, the Discord is available. Join the Discord right now. Right now. It's in chat. I am pumping this thing out. So if you guys want to join, there you go. Thank you all so much for joining, by the way. When is this movie going to be released? Like I said before, anticipate it for July. I think there might be a July release date, so keep your eyes out on that one. Let's see. What do you think about Gogeta? I don't know, but I am going to provide you guys with the following information as well. So when my channel comes back, we're going to be doing a lot of fan mangas. And here's the thing. Let me know if there's any fan story, right? And I'm letting you all know this right now. If there's any fan story that you want to see happen, let me know, because I'm working with a few people that can get that done. So we can actually make any fan manga a reality. So you need to let me know, whether that be on my Discord or wherever else, what you guys want to see, and we can make that happen. The Raikon manga was supposed to drop this month. Yes, it's finally finished. There are a few things that we can touch up on, so until that happens, I'm gonna show you guys everything when that's finished. We're gonna be doing some SFM content, so animations and stuff. But yeah, so the Dragon Ball, there's another freaking movie, man. That's freaking whacked, dude. I'm gonna give you guys the Discord link one more time so you guys can join. There's the Discord link. Someone said, is it possible to see Ultra Instinct Vegeta? I don't know, man. Listen, the thing is, I don't think that we're gonna see King Cold. I don't know why people are saying, yo, King Cold. I really doubt that to be the case. I think it's going to be cooler, if anything, but this Friday, what's Friday? The 7th. Yeah, we might get something for the 7th, so fingers crossed on that one. But yeah, that's everything for the movie. The anime return, they are scheduling that, but The only thing is right now, nobody was lying about the return. There is a return coming, but right now, Toei, what they're doing is it looks like they're pushing for the movie. So if that ends up being the case, that's fine. I would say go with the movie, but for the show, they have it in production, but we just don't know when. If anybody knows, it's Toei. Not us, not I, nobody. Someone said, is it possible to see Planet Sadala versus Frieza? Can you imagine if Frieza goes to Planet Sadala and just nukes everything? Just ha 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 ha, and just blows everything up? That'd be crazy. Cell wanting to get revenge on Gohan. Yes! Yo, that would be sick. Can you imagine a movie involving Cell to where Cell comes back and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna dust Goku off for now. My main focus is Gohan for killing me during that fight. That would finally, right? The main focus being Gohan versus Cell, right? An adult Gohan versus a brand new Cell, a brand new form of Cell, whatever the case may be. That would be fire, because finally you would have Goku and Vegeta just standing back watching, right? And being that Goku has plot armor on his side, that would be dope. But I think with that, they could do that, or they could give us a giant, you know, fan servicey kind of movie. They could give us like Vegito again. They could give us Ultra Instinct Vegeta. Who knows? Anything is possible. But I think that if you're asking me, I would want either a brand new villain, I would want Cooler, or I would want Cell. But with Cell, they're gonna have to give him something new, because I doubt with all those spots he has that they're gonna animate that to its fullest. But Super versus GT, I don't think this is gonna have anything involving GT. I don't think anything going forward is gonna involve GT. Damn, you guys are all in chat right now, man. Holy ballsack. Yo, everyone's in general chat right now. So yeah, my Discord link, here you guys go. You guys can jump on in and join me. My boy Anti-Metaman is in there. Anti-Metaman is someone that provided me with a lot of info for like the Dragon Ball stuff. So someone just said, let's see here. Someone just said, what about GT? It's not going to be GT, homie. It's not going to be GT. They don't have, I think, anything lined up for that. So, but yeah. Like I said before, the best time, if you guys really want to know, the best time for this movie to be shown is going to be San Diego Comic-Con. If anybody has the date to San Diego Comic-Con, post it, please, because I don't know the date. I think it's like the 12th, whatever the case may be. San Diego Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con is when they're gonna blow this out of proportion. So we have to wait just a little longer, guys. Just a little longer, and then poof, we're gonna have the return of Super. So I think yeah. Okay, so July 20th. If July 20th is the San Diego date, then that's when we're gonna get the info. So, but that's only if they want to, you know, showcase that. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like July 20th. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for July 20th, because I told you guys this earlier. With Toei having this massive panel, they're gonna announce it. So they did this last year. I'm letting you all know right now. I can bet my left nut that they're going to announce something massive, because they did this shit last year. Last year, for San Diego Comic-Con, they announced massive Dragon Ball Super panel, massive announcement coming, right? And then poof, we had Broly. So don't get your hopes up for that. I think that they're gonna announce that. If you guys are hyped though, if you guys cannot wait, slap a like on the video, because yo, I'm stoked. I came running back from the gym and I was like, dude, and my channel right now is messed up, but with that being said, I think that we're in the clear for more Dragon Ball content. Someone said, screw Dragon Ball Super, they should only stick with the manga. Surprise, surprise, right? I need to clarify some stuff with you guys. So, let me see. Let me see some stuff. Oh! Geekdom's trying to get on. Let me see if I can get him. Alright, so we're going to have Geekdom in here. Alright, cool. Where is... I just saw his thing. Alright, so me and Geekdom are about to do a video. That'd be dope, man. Let's see if he'll join. I have no idea if he's on right now. Let me just go on ahead and just see if he's on here. If he's on here, then we're going to talk to him. We're going to talk to him, and that'll be pretty cool to talk to him about this because he also has some information about this all. But yes, me and Geekdom are going to be talking on Discord now for you guys to just come on in and join us. So let me see if he's on. I have no idea if he's on right now. But yeah, so I'm so stoked about this movie. Like legit flames. So let me just see real quick. Someone just said Majin Buu. Nah, I don't think it's gonna be anything involving Majin Buu, to be honest. 43. All right, let's see what's happening. I want to see if I can get Geekdom in here. Let me see. Someone just said, do you think they might give us more fan service with Gogeta and Vegeta? No. I don't see Gogeta or Vegeta, guys. I don't see it happening. But I want to see if I can get Geekdom on here so we can talk about this, and then we can further discuss what they're going to be doing with the movie and whatnot. Someone just said, what are your thoughts on them bringing back Broly? Yo, this could be another Broly movie. Who knows, man? I don't know. I really hope that it's not. I hope that they don't do another Broly film, because I feel like with that being said, they're gonna, if they shell out a second Broly movie, it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you I don't know. Personally, for me, I'm just like, no more Broly movie. No more Broly movie, bro. Just keep Broly. If you're gonna have Broly versus Goku, whatever, no, just keep that aside. Discord link is located in the description. I'll post it for you guys one more time. Someone said, what do you think about new Saiyans being introduced? I told you guys this before. I don't see it to where they're gonna introduce brand new Saiyans. I think I don't know. I mean, because you have Universe 6, right? So why would you want to introduce any other Saiyan? Like I said before, I don't see Gogeta or any of that happening, to be honest. Brand new Saiyans, maybe. Let's see. I think he's on now. Let me see if I can. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna bring him in here. We're gonna talk to him. All right. So I'm gonna bring Geekdom on here for a second, so we can talk about this. All right. So I'm gonna come over here. All right. All right. So we're gonna have a very special guest here. That's who would have thought, right? All right. So let me see if I can just bring him in here. So yeah, we're gonna get Geekdom in here. We're gonna talk to him about this, because I'm pretty sure he's excited too. So, all right. All right, give me 1 second. All right, I think we should be good. I think they can hear you. All right, guys, we have Geekdom. We have Geekdom on the video. Let me see if he's not muted. Okay, there we go. I think he should be good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move him here. I'm gonna put myself here, and I'm gonna close this.
What the? I'm confused.
Yeah, I have
no idea. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you guys hear Geekdom?
It said push to talk.
Yeah. I moved it to GC2, that way it's I think it's allowed. I closed off the lobby because everyone's gonna want to come in here and talk. What's up, Geek Man? Yo, it's been like a millennium, man. I know you're excited about this. Everyone is excited about this. So
I'm actually happy that you're still able to stream because of the BS that you're dealing with right now. Which
dude, it is
happy
bananas.
about that.
How are you? How are you? You ready for this?
I'm okay, but as you know, I had to deal with the same exact thing back in. We both dealt with it at the same time.
Yeah.
And they haven't hit me yet, but I'm very scared that tomorrow morning I may wake up with bad news. I'm hoping not, but it's so unpredictable.
I don't think so. I think they stopped. They stopped for me. They gave me 3. I think they stopped for Carthu as well, but
they gave you shit on sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
No, don't worry about it.
They gave you stuff on fan manga, right? That's not even.
They don't own those international property rights, but it's kind of weird that they did that, because I'm not surprised, but I am trying to fight back. So it's sad. But me and you talked about this in DMs. I know you're excited, but a lot of people are trying to wonder, like, what is it? Like, what could this possibly be?
I don't know. All I know is I wanted just to clarify, which
Yep.
I think you kind of already did. This doesn't really affect the manga or the TV show.
Yep.
This is a separate thing, and it's not even going to happen. This new movie's not going to happen for a while. It's not going to be until 2020, 2021 minimum. I'm actually going to guess 2021 because 2020 just seems like right around the corner. So yeah, I mean, they're
That's
just
deep.
starting.
That's deep, though.
I mean, yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure because I talked to one other person about it that they're gonna do the series and then the movie, a new movie every 2 or 3 years, kind of like what One Piece does, you know, and Dragon Ball Z when it was on the air in Japan from '89 to '96, they had 2 movies a year, and of course they can't do that anymore because they have too much stuff going on right now. It's a totally different world. I'm actually hoping that AJ covers this at some point because there's a lot of confusion. People are like, oh, how are they able to make 2 movies in the 90s now they can only do one? Yeah. But they're way understaffed. A lot of those animators back then retired. But I am excited because it's more Dragon Ball. I mean, I can't. I don't want to come off. I don't want to be a fanboy, but I'm excited.
No, I mean we all are. I think this took a lot of us by surprise today. But let me ask you: do you think we're gonna get the same animators on board this time, just like Broly, or nah?
You cut out a little bit. What'd you say?
I said, do you think that they're gonna bring aboard the same animators that we got for Broly, or maybe a different set of people?
I have no idea, but I know that what we've talked about, and it's been pretty much confirmed, is that Shintani is here to stay.
Is he?
So, yeah, so it's going to look like Broly, but will it be better or worse? I don't know. I know that with Broly, they got Yapiko from France to help them, and they got a lot of great staff. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot. I think it'll be better. I think it'll be better because the way I read that interview, dude, was, okay, we did Broly, we learned from our mistakes, and we learned, you know, what we can do now. Let's make it even better. I
agree. And the thing is, with this show, everyone's pondering about the show. Me and you have talked about this in DMs as well. Just to clarify, Geekdom never lied. Nobody ever insinuated false information because, again, I told Geekdom this myself. The people that really have the main source of information here are Toei. And I think that with the show, I think that the show will be coming out this year. I think Geekdom elaborated as well for July. If it is July, then that's going to be...
Well, no, it may have been postponed. The problem is nobody's told me it's been postponed. Nobody's told Yanko it's been postponed. Nobody's told Anime AJ it's been postponed. Nobody's told the other 2 guys it's been postponed. So I can't sit here and say, hey guys, it's been postponed because I wasn't told that. So I can assume it has been postponed, but the issue is, no, I never lied. I had no reason to lie. The text message that I showed in the video, I showed you to your face on my phone.
Yeah, I remember.
At Kamehacon. Yeah, no, that wasn't a lie at all. You know, it's just, but I had to make the video that I made on Monday, Saturday. June 1st, because people kept asking me, and I didn't want to just keep people hanging for too long. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't too much new information there. It's just I had to, but I'm glad I did it because it kind of covered the whole saga from beginning.
And now look, now we're getting a new movie, and hopefully the show will be back by, I think, hopefully by the end of the year.
I think so.
If you had a guess, right? Let me just pick your brain for a second. If you had a guess, what do you think this movie could potentially be about? Do you think that's gonna follow the manga guideline after Moro?
It's way too, dude. No, it's way too soon. I'm glad you brought me on. We could talk about this. It's way too soon to even discuss it, only because of the fact that this is not coming out for a while. So we might see 2, 3, 4 different arcs before we even see the movie. I mean, it depends on how long the arc's gonna be for Super. Like Super had what, like 12, 14 episode arcs. Then the Trunks arc was like 20. Dragon Ball Z was like 35 for the Saiyan saga. I think like 80 something for Frieza, 70, and then 90 something for Boo. So if they're that long, no, I don't know. I mean, really, some people are thinking Sadala. I mean, we could sit here and speculate all day. I just the issue is that this movie's not coming out this year, bro. It's gonna be a while, so it's definitely after Mortal. The thing that caught me off guard was the fact that Akio was like, oh, it's something totally different. So does it mean the enemy's going to be different from Broly? And that? I hope so too. Right, me too. Does it mean it's going to be like in the distant future, in the distant past? I mean, there have been rumors. I have not covered this, and I don't believe you have either, but there have been rumors that Nozawa's going to retire. But I don't like talking about that kind of stuff, bro, because yeah, she hasn't said it herself, you know what I mean? And Psycho Devin covered it, and that's fine. So if she does retire and they decide to go in a new direction with Dragon Ball Super, you know, with like, you know, new characters, they could do that. But then Psycho Devin also said that they might recast her, and I'm just thinking, you know, who the hell can they get to replace her? You know what I mean? That's a very unique voice. Yeah. With Schemmel, he's only like 50, so he could be around for another 20 years or so. She's in her 80s. She probably won't live to be 100, but the Japanese do live a long time.
They do.
Yeah, I don't mean to dance around your question. It's just that it's so hard to predict it because it's so far in the future, this movie. It's not coming out this year, so I don't even know. I mean, we'd have to see what Super has first before we even speculate.
That's the thing, though. Like, it's kind of eerie that we're getting this info now, because last year they did the exact same thing. Even though we had a teaser and a little bit more info prior, in July of last year, they gave us like that little teaser, and it was just like, it was cracked from then on in, you know? It's weird to hear about this because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, we don't know the direction. We don't know like what kind of marketing strategy they have. But you're guessing that it's going to be the show and then the movie, right?
No, I mean, I'm not guessing. It's going to be the case. I'm positive it's going to be the show. Yeah, I think it'll be the show, and then we'll get the movie as the show is running. Now, that part I'm guessing. That part I am totally guessing on that one. I do think the movie's going to be during the show because they're doing it with One Piece now. It could be, and again, I just want to clarify, this is just speculation. We could be the reason why maybe Super got postponed is because they were working on two things at once. I don't think that's the case though, because this is in such pre-production. The way that Akio was talking about it, like they're in the planning phases. This could be a while. I mean, you know, there's the Dragon Ball room was a real story that opened up opened up last year, the Shueisha one and the Toei one, and it's like one of those things where how could anybody say Dragon Ball's going to end after Broly when, dude, they have an entire room dedicated to it. There's no way they would have gone to such great lengths to create this room if they didn't have plans. So we're going to get movies, TV, manga's not going to stop anytime soon.
I mean, they're focusing on that a lot.
I'm worried a little bit because where else can the story go? Like, I kind of want this to go in new directions, but I'm not really sure where they can go except after the end of Z, dude. We got to get into that.
You really think they're going to go that far and they're going to jump?
They have to eventually. We're already like what, 2 years away from Oob. So in like, you know, timeline.
Yeah, he's already born and everything.
At some point they got to do it, I feel.
So I mean, do you think it might be Oob or I will more or less? Let me rephrase the question. What would you want as a fan? What would be like the best case and I think worst case scenario as a fan to go into this kind of movie? Like, what would you want to see and what wouldn't you want to see?
Okay, well, as a fan, I want to see it. I want to see a really good, coherent story. I want to see it be longer than 90 minutes. I want it to be at least 2 hours. We don't need a 3 hour like Endgame. That would be something though. That would be something right there. Yeah, 2 hours, good animation, and God, there's so much that you threw me under the bus right there because I'm trying to think of what I want.
The absolute best case scenario for you as a fan to walk into this movie and just be like, wow.
A storyline with the multiverse, a storyline with like time travel. I do want it to be after Z. I do want that, and I personally would like actually to see like Whis and the Grand Priest actually fighting. There needs to be like a threat that's like some kind of, in my opinion, some kind of cosmic level threat. We're talking about like on the level of the angels, where even Jiren has to work with Goku and the rest of them to beat this guy. Like somebody like that is something I want, because we've been teased for so long about full power Beerus. We haven't seen it yet. Whis, we haven't seen it yet. And this is what we really want to see, you know, and the Grand Priest, because even though Zeno might be the strongest being, he's not a fighter, the Grand Priest is. Yep.
And what about the absolute worst case scenario they can do with this movie?
Okay, I don't want it to be like fan service schlock, like Heroes. Like them bringing Broly back was like, okay, what is the purpose of this? And then they went in and actually made it a good story. Yeah. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, I don't want, like, people have been asking for like cooler. I would like to see it if they do it right. I'm fine with that, but I just don't want it to be like fan servicey schlock. And I would like there to be a focus on other characters too, not just Goku and Vegeta. That I do want.
Thank you. Yes.
Right. Like give everybody else something to do. Like I would like something. I remember I had this idea, right, before Resurrection F came out. This is before I even knew you or anyone on this platform, which is in my own head, that the battle with Frieza should have had everyone involved. Like when Frieza brought his army down, it shouldn't have just been the Z Fighters. They should have brought back Dragon Ball characters. Like 17 should have been in that. Like Tao, like people from like Dragon Ball should have come back and worked with the Z Fighters against the giant army.
Yeah,
that's what I would like to see. If they're gonna go all out with another movie and really go all out, I want to see like an actual like cataclysmic war. I would love that. Maybe it could be a 2-part movie. Maybe it could do like an Infinity.
Oh, that would be sick. Like Harry Potter and like a yeah. That
Why not? Why not? The Japanese sometimes are very xenophobic, man. They got to think about these ideas because look how much money Endgame made. I'm not saying Dragon Ball Super will make that kind of money, but the part 1, dude, the part 1, part 2 thing always works.
Yeah.
Like you said it yourself. Harry Potter, what's the other one? Hunger Games. Yep. It works. Even Twilight, which I'm not a fan of. But
me either.
Yeah.
I just think that I really have, even though they're making preparations, I have high hopes just because they said we didn't think we can go any higher, but we were looking to take this on a different level. So man, you saw how visually the movie was just orgasmic. But now if they're planning on really, taking this to a whole different level, then I can only expect for a good story because that's all I care about is a good narrative. I would hate for them to introduce like, I don't know, like Cooler or whoever, and then the whole narrative is just skewed into a shithole.
Here's the good news. We know for sure they can give us good fights because Broly had great fights. Broly had great animation. Broly had, I think, a great soundtrack as well.
Agreed.
That dun-dun.
Yeah. Agreed.
We have that good. It's just because let's be real, bro. Toriyama, in my opinion, is past his prime.
Yeah.
We're just being real here. Like his prime, to me, everybody's different, was probably from Dr. Slump all the way to the Saiyan Saga. After that, you can see some kind of cracks in his armor. I'm not saying I don't love the later stuff, but I'm saying that's kind of what he was at his writing peak. I wish he can go back to that. I think what they should do though is get some new blood in there, guys like Yusuke Watanabe, get some new writers to like work with Toriyama and not just kiss his ass, because they kind of kiss his ass and nobody ever questions him and says, you're contradicting this, right? And nobody ever questions him, and somebody needs to go in there and actually question the man and say, that's a good idea, but you're contradicting this and that. That way we have one consistent Bardock story, one consistent, Broly story, and not like, confusion.
Well,
I would like that.
I mentioned this in the beginning. I said that what they need to do is finish that Frieza story. You saw at the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly that Frieza basically insinuated that he can't get the job done by himself. He just can't. No matter what he does, he can't beat Goku and Vegeta. So with the insinuation being made that he wants to wait for Broly to, learn his powers and be a bit more stable, I think what this could be, I don't know, what this could end up being is something to where Frieza gets another person to help him, because again, you need to either have him become good, have him become neutral, or just kill him off entirely. His story is far from over, but I do think that they need that gigantic finale for him. I think that they're far from over with what he wants to do. Dude,
absolutely.
He's seen the gods. He's learned about Ultra Instinct. He's seen the strongest. He's felt the strongest. He's been there to see Broly tank these. This guy essentially has been there for it all. He's seen all the Super Saiyan transformations. He's been involved in fighting them and helping them. So I think that eventually what they should do, if this is going to be a grand movie, if they want to include that, then I think that it should be something involving Frieza. And if they want to introduce a brand new person, sure, you can go with Cooler, I suppose, because the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly, to me, what it told me was he finally accepted the fact that he can't do this alone. He can't. So do I think is he going to involve Broly? No. Do I want to see that? No. Because we just technically got that with Frieza and Broly coming to Earth to fight these guys. But I think that with his specific story, you're going to have a finale. What do you think?
Oh, I think actually, I was thinking about this recently. I think at some point, and I don't know if it'll be in the Super Anime or in the movie, I think he will die again, and I think Vegeta will be the one to do it. Remember how pissed off everybody was? Everyone was so pissed that Vegeta did not kill Frieza in Resurrection F. I think that it's possible they brought him back, and that this time, because it's kind of comical. Trunks killed Frieza, Vegeta's son. Goku kills Frieza, who is Vegeta's rival, but Vegeta never got the kill. So what if this last time Vegeta is the one? And granted, and maybe they should have done it in Resurrection F. I think they should have, but what if he's the one? Like, he finally puts an end to Frieza for good by killing him one more time. I mean, it could totally, it would be satisfying as a Vegeta fan, even though I like Frieza, but I think I'm with you. Frieza should stick around for a while. for at least a little while.
Of course. I think going forward, with what I said in the beginning of the video, I said that we're going to be getting manga chapter 49, making the insinuation that I think that they're going to be closing off the Universal Conflict arc at some point, because I know the manga is probably going to come to an end in August-ish, because that's when they're going to Universe 7 to do their business and whatever. So I think we're going to be...
Wait, are you talking about Heroes?
Yeah, Heroes. So with the Super
right.
manga coming out, more content for that. We have more content for Heroes. And now with this new movie and the potential return of the series this year, there's so much substance here. And I agree with you. I think that a lot of people, when they poked fun at saying, oh, Super's never coming back, Super never ended. It never ended. You had the Tournament of Power, then you had Broly, then you had the manga, right? So it never ended. So it's still going. But what I do think might happen is this movie, I think it's going to follow somewhat of a premise of what's going to happen after Moro or whatever comes after that specific arc. It has to follow some arc. I don't see this being non-canon. Everyone in the chat's like,
no, I don't think the idea. I just want to say this. I don't think the idea of a quote non-canon. I hate using that word, as you know, but I don't think we're ever going to get that again. I think Toriyama is involved.
Agreed.
I don't think that's happening ever again, unless we do like an anniversary movie, which they're not going to do. But like, for example, Path to Power, that was, quote, non-canon. It wasn't really part of the Dragon Ball timeline. It was a separate story. We could see something like that someday. But this movie is not it. I don't think, no, this movie is going to be part of the continuity of Super, whatever it is by then. Without question. We're not seeing those kind of movies again, I don't think.
So, wrapping things up for July, for the San Diego thing, what do you think that is? Do you think it's the series? Do you think it's the movie? What do you think is waiting for
here's
San
the
Diego?
thing. We talk about San Diego Comic-Con.
Yep, with the panel.
It's gotta be something, because why would they just do a panel and just not talk? I don't understand that. Like the Broly Blu-ray, and that, by the way, that's in the United States. I don't know. I'm guessing Chris and Sean are going to do it. I can't speak for anybody else, because I'm guessing, because they're always doing all these things.
Yep.
Like, it has to be something, and that's the thing is why would they do a panel if they have nothing to talk about? I just feel like San Diego Comic-Con is too big, too important for them not to announce something. And I'm really sick of making guesses here, because people tend to twist my words and say, well, Geetham said this. Well, I guessed that. I didn't actually say that would be the case. So if I sit here and I say, oh, they're going to announce Super coming back in San Diego Comic-Con, and they don't, they're going to know. I don't know what they're going to do.
Of course.
But all I know is I found it very weird that back in February, Lisa Yamatoya and Toei said, yeah, we have a panel at San Diego Comic-Con. And I was always like, Now, when we had first found that out, I thought, and that was public, that was actually a quote from her herself in a magazine, I thought that was going to be when they announced Super. And then we started hearing July for it starting. So it was kind of weird. But it could also be that they are going to announce it there, but I can't say for sure. Like, I hate speculating anymore, because, people twist the words and we don't really know what's going to happen. Plus, things get postponed. Like I talked about it in the video. Digimon Tri got postponed 3 times. Sailor Moon Crystal. Toei, this whole One Piece Stampede push is a serious thing. Like, they really want One Piece Stampede to you know what I'm saying, to really be a big movie. So they're going to focus everything on that. That comes out August 2nd, I believe. So I could totally see them like saying, okay, let's hold off on Super. They have a new One Piece arc and a new One Piece movie. Let's promote that first, and then we'll get back to Super, because they like money, bro. Point blank.
Of course. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a corporation wanting more money. I mean, that's what you're there for as a. There
is something wrong with them striking us, though, which is, as you know,
is complete bullshit, I think, from start to finish. I literally woke up. I went to my surgeon because I needed to find out more information about my shoulder. Because right now, as a lot of people don't know, on the wrestling scene, there's a lot of things going on that I need to be involved in quick.
Oh, God, it's getting crazy this year.
I'm just like, oh man, I'm getting the green light hopefully in about 5 to 7 weeks. So all that stuff. So as I was coming back, my phone just lit up with a bunch of emails from Shueisha saying, hey, guess what, pal? We're going to take down your leaks and your spoilers and the fan mangas just because we're Shueisha. So
it's crazy because, you're going through your shoulder thing and I have my health issues.
Yeah.
So right now, what we're in, I'm going to be real with you. Part of me kind of hopes it doesn't come back in July, even though obviously I want it to come back.
How are you holding up, though?
That's what I was going to get to. The big I told you so. But the thing is, I feel like, right now might be a good time to kind of rest. I mean, I already said on the NBA stream I did the other day, I'm gonna upload a lot less. I'm still gonna upload, but I'm not doing 6 videos a week. That's not happening. Like maybe 3 or 4, because I have to focus on my health, and you're doing your recovery. And so right now we're kind of in the calm before the storm. So hopefully when Super does come back, we can all kind of get back in the grind. And like we talked about with the whole wrestling thing, you know, AEW Tuesday Night Dynamite starts in October, I believe. So is everything starting in October now? Like,
yeah, right. I mean,
you know what? I'm happy because CPM rates are high in October.
Yeah, they are. They are. Can you imagine?
Dude,
like
you know?
We have AEW in October. We have, imagine Super comes back in October. That's that would be something, man. Let me tell you. But I have no doubt that the show's coming back this year.
No, for sure. That nobody's ever said otherwise. Yeah, it's just a matter of when. And the reason why everybody's saying October is because that's when the next anime core is. You know, the anime cores are January, April, July, October. Just so everybody who doesn't know, that's why. It's possible, but Toei has ended shows mid-core. They've also done weird things where they move time slots around. I don't know. See, there's no point in us sitting here. Well, I'm sorry. You can do it, but I have no reason to speculate because I genuinely have no idea. I wasn't even BSing people. I have no clue as to what the hell's going on, and half the people who work there don't know what's going on. It's like WWE. It's like WWE.
Yeah, always changing behind the scenes with the booking and staff. But let me ask you, what are your personal thoughts on the whole Kitaro's time slot issue? Because I've been seeing that pop up a lot, with Toei wanting that time slot, and then Kitaro renewing their contracts for. Yeah,
but Kitaro is Toei.
Right. No, I'm saying the show. I'm saying the show, like for the time slot.
Oh, we're talking about well, Kitaro renewed, but that they didn't say for a whole year. It said for a second season, so we don't know. Like the second season could be short. I mean, we don't know.
So it can end
or they could move
right?
it. Or they couldn't move it. They could move it to the 8:30 time slot. 8:30. And when I say 8:30, I mean 8:30 a.m. Japanese time, not U.S. time, so don't get confused. So where Monster Hunter used to be, they could put Kitaro on there because Kitaro is doing good ratings. And the thing is, we kind of knew Kitaro was going to come back at some point, only because it's an anniversary anime. It airs every like 5-10 years because they always have to celebrate Kitaro. So, but they're all different sizes. Like we've had one that's like, you know, very short. We have very long ones. So you can't really speculate. But Super, I think, here's my guess. It's going to be back in the same time slot, or it's going to be back in the old Dragon Ball Z time slot Wednesday night at 7. Now, I don't know if they're still going to do that, but I would be okay with it, even though if it's on Wednesday night at 7 p.m., that means we're going to watch it, Tuesday morning at like 8 a.m. East Coast time. Oh, God, it's going to be weird. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it'll be back in its own time slot. Yeah, I think so. I think if they move Kitaro, they'll move that, but they're not going to move Super, I don't think. I highly doubt it.
Either way, man.
Kitaro's doing well.
No, it is. I mean, so is One Piece. So I mean, they're profiting either way. But I think for us that cover Dragon Ball and that have, you know, a liking to the show and to the franchise, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to see that they're still working on this and they're taking their time.
Of course, but dude, we knew when the Dragon Ball room, like people, I think what happened was because the Dragon Ball room was announced like 2 years ago, I think people forgot about it. Yeah, I think people forgot. You didn't forget, I didn't forget, but I mean, I think that some of the fans forgot. No, they're gonna do more stuff, bro. This is not gonna end anytime soon. We're on a break right now, and I'll be real with you. You know, it's like an off season. Like, you know, it's like you know, it's no different than you know, if you cover Walking Dead on YouTube, you're gonna have a really hot 3 months, then you'll have kind of a colder kind of couple months, and another 3 months, and you'll be, you know, and so it just goes up and down. It's just how it is, you know, with all of us.
I'm stoked, man. When I saw this coming home, I was like, what? And immediately you contacted me, and I was like, holy shit, dude! Like, is this really like legit? And I thought it was a rumor. I was like, nah.
Well, you were at the doctor's office, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'll come back.
So was I. Yeah. So was I. Because Dragon Ball Hype DM'd me. I'm sitting there waiting for the chiropractor to snap my neck, and he DM'd me. And he goes, look at this translation. So I had to go to Cypher, and I said, yo, can you verify this is the correct translation? And he was like, yeah. Because I would have had this, dude. If I was at home, I would have had this video up 3 hours ago. Yeah. But Cypher was like, yeah, I'll look into it. So then I'm having breakfast, and then the dude's like, yeah, this is fine. Gorex is incredible. I said, okay, cool. But yeah, it sucks that, you know, and then unfortunately for you, you know, and it's funny, I made a joke. You can tell I made the joke yesterday. I'm like, wouldn't it be something if they announced
I kind of picked up on that today. I was like, you're onto something. Okay.
No, I didn't know that was going to happen. I swear. I didn't know
that. Dude, it was so bad. I mean, like I said, I'm not stressing about it because I know that they have no grounds to stand on when it comes to like
but here's the question: did you email them yet?
Email who?
Creators support. The email I gave you.
Actually, did I? Let me see. I didn't email anybody today. Not at all today. No, I didn't.
You should. All right. Here's what you should do. Hold on, because I'll help you. We don't have to talk about this on the air if you don't want to, but okay,
yeah.
I'll do what I can. But okay, look, I'll send you. I'm gonna email you. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Email these. Okay. There's two. Gotcha. There's two. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. Take
I emailed the second one for sure.
Yeah, definitely, and then say, you know, and explain to them, like, gotcha. You know, I explain to them that you're under the belief that it is fair use, that they don't own the rest of this manga, and that you would like them to at least allow you to upload. Because what I did was something very similar to that, even though I had somebody else do it for me, and my lawyer do it, and then what ended up happening was that I still had the strikes, but they let me upload until the you know, it went away, right. And it did go away, and everything was fine. So at the very least, even if you have the strikes, they can at least take away they can at least give you back the ability to upload. Hopefully they will. But, you know, they might do it. Yeah, they did it for me.
I hope so.
They'll do it for you.
Because today I was actually I'll talk to you about it later as well. But I was on FaceTime with a few of my friends that were at AEW. Unfortunately, one of them did not get signed, but I have 4 others that did. So I'm like, oh shit. So I was FaceTiming one of them, and he was telling me about like what's going on. So that's why. Early on, I went to the gym and I was going to the doctor, and then when that happened, at first, my first initial thought was, okay, this has to be some rumor, some fucking nonsense,
That's why I quickly.
Yeah, I was like, wait, is this a rumor? It can't be true,
No, it's not a rumor. This is real.
I was like, oh shit.
The reason why I said wrong is because you were under the assumption that it was gonna be instead of the anime. No,
right,
it's both. Yeah, it's both. That's what I was saying. And then that one prick responded back and was like, "How is he wrong?" And it's like, and it was like, if you weren't wrong about what you were thinking. Right. I was just letting you know, like, it's not a rumor. Like Ioku,
that was my first freaking initial reaction. Because you've seen all the fake stuff going around. So I'm like, oh, here's another one, right? And when I saw that and you wrote to me, I was like, oh, okay, this is something legit here. But I'm excited, as are many of you. I think a lot of people should be. I know Geekdom's excited. A lot of people are excited. But the only thing is, for the movie side of things, we don't know what this could be. This could be the absolute worst thing that could ever happen. Or
I don't think so.
This could be the greatest thing ever. Yeah. I mean, I that's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that they stick with the narrative. But like you said, we could get the anime series first, and then carry on with the movies. But until then, I think
they have so many things. They have so many things cooking up right now. It's crazy. They really do.
I can't wait, and I hope you guys are excited just as much as myself and Geekdom. But again, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank you, Geekdom, for coming on, because we haven't done a Dragon Ball video in, oh my god, since like 20.
Well, it's funny because the collabs that we did were. We did a Star Wars one, and we did a wrestling one.
WrestleMania
it was mostly not Dragon Ball, But I was around this morning. I was actually gonna knock out shortly, but I was screw it. I'm too excited to go to sleep right now. Even though I don't know anything, it's like, okay, this is still good.
It's the anticipation. The anticipation is there. That's why.
Oh no, it is. And if they do a movie, and the TV series at the same time, which I do believe they're gonna do. Oh my god, we're gonna go back to doing
that'll be fire, bro. That's like going back to like the 90s and stuff, dude.
But what's gonna happen if, and again, fingers crossed, knock on wood, if you get signed to AEW and let's just say you get signed, you gotta do the loop and you gotta do this as well.
Listen, let me tell you, man. Right after the show, I'm jumping in whatever hotel I'm in, opening up that laptop, bringing my mic, and I'm doing it.
I always wondered how you were able to do.
Dude, you'd be surprised how many fans there are of Dragon Ball in the wrestling business. Like,
I believe you, but I just find it funny.
Just like, oh man.
I just find it funny that you were working, and then after you got done working, you had to rush to the back and
I remember people used to look at me like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm watching something. I need to do a review." "Oh, what are you doing?" "I'm talking about Dragon Ball." "Dragon Ball? Oh, I like Dragon Ball too." Like, yo, like it's an amazing experience. I think let me see. Well, what's his name? DJ Hyde from CZW. He's a huge Dragon Ball fan.
He's the owner.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I remember House of Glory and CZW are doing like a collab, kind of like, you know, invasion type scenario going on now. But I remember I was talking to DJ about Dragon Ball, and he was like, "Oh, you do Dragon Ball, you know?" And a lot of guys. I remember way back in 2015, when I was for Tier 1, I remember I was there with Tommaso Ciampa, and I remember I was talking to Tommaso about just anime and cartoons, and Tommaso looks like he would kill you just by looking at you. So, but I never knew he was also someone that really enjoyed, you know, stuff like that. So that was a pretty cool thing, and you'd be surprised, man. Like, there are probably workers right now that are top of the line workers in the business that probably, you know, watch your content that love Dragon Ball. So that's a dope feeling to know, you know.
That's a scary thought, to be honest with you, bro. But I guess you're right. It's
a pretty cool thing. But I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank you so much, Geekdom, for joining me and just talking about this. And I hope you guys tune back in for more, because we have a lot more to discuss down the pipeline. I'm not going to be uploading, unfortunately, so let's just see what happens. Maybe I can stream, maybe I can't.
I think you should stream it. I think you should stream like once a night, because I've noticed that
if YouTube I can.
If you can, yeah, for sure, because YouTube is kind of promoting streams a bit. You know, Nick Rekieta does one every night and does really well. NBA does them. So I think, in the meantime, I would do that probably. But there's not really too much news now outside of this.
Of course.
But also, real quick, there's supposed to be, because I heard about today, there's supposed to be a Nozawa interview with Ben Shimada at somewhere. I don't know if that's today or tomorrow, and that could just be like an interview about Broly, so I wouldn't put too much stock into it. So there might be.
They've been pushing that a lot. I've seen on Twitter.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. I haven't heard anything from it yet, but that could be more. We could get more information. I mean, who knows?
It could be. But again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Geekdom, for joining me. If you guys want to join my Discord, we're going to be in there now talking a little bit about all of this going on. So I want to thank my moderator, Danny, and everybody for being here. So again, thank you all so much.
The other guy.
Yeah, the other guy. Thank you all so much, and I'll catch you all, I guess, next time.